Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's a little bit different today. I decided to go live because I just can't bring myself to do a video and edit it, and just it takes a bit of time, and I think finding that bigger chunk of time, it's just a struggle with it. It's a lot easier, I think, to just do a live and then just say whatever comes up, and then you can see real me and sort of not like edited me. I'm in my pajamas. I came back from the gym. I started going back to the gym, so I think yesterday I went and today, and it just feels so good. So I thought, yes, let's keep up with that. I went to like a European shop that we've got in town, and they always have a really nice food that feels like home for me. Some of you might not know I'm from Lithuania, so you probably heard it in my accent. But yeah, I picked up full fat curd cheese. They actually wrote it in English in here. Full fat curd cheese. So I don't really know what to do with it. I thought to do maybe like a pancake, but now I'm just thinking it's gonna be quite a bit of effort. So I might just put it in the bowl and eat it with the jam or something. So yeah, we'll see how it tastes. Now I'm quite nervous doing this live. It's just so weird. I think anything that you do for the first time is just quite nerve-wracking. So I'm a little bit shaky, but you know, it builds what you call it, it builds stress resilience or something like that. Yeah, so it's good. Anyway, so before I eat, well, I've not made it yet, but I think I'm gonna go for curd cheese with jam. I'm gonna take berberine and 2 mayo and carrot nostrils. Now, I am okay with berberine actually now. When I started, it was a little bit difficult. It's very bloating. it bloats you big time. So it took some time to get used to it, but I think my body is used to it now, and so I'm not bloated anymore, and yeah, I seem to be fine with it. Like I said before, I did manage to have period with these 2 bad boys here, so I'm gonna see if it's gonna continue. And if it does, then oh my goodness, I should have just always used it. Now, if you have any questions or anything, you can just write them, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to see it. I'm not sure how this thing works here. So I assume if I get a comment or something, it will show up. If not, then I'll answer it later, because I can't see anything in here, and I don't want to press anything. Chat filter, I don't know. All messages I put. Yes, so yes, I think the myo-inositol and clean berberine, well, it's like clean berberine, it's berberine. Oh, some people, no, it's not berberine. Why? I always thought it's berberine with an A. Well, it's actually saying it's berberine. Oh, well, there you go. I've been using this for 3 weeks, and I didn't know it's berberine. Yeah, so it's really helping in terms of, I don't know, regulating menstrual cycle, I suppose. I've not noticed anything else, any other benefits from it. There's another thing that I've ordered yesterday. And I was between L-carnitine and creatine. I think it's creatine. Hi, Brosloff one. Yeah, between L-carnitine and creatine, I think it's called. And I used to use L-carnitine before, and it was for like for a gym performance and for fat storage. I think it's got something to do with like helping you use your fat storage. and use that to, you know, to give you energy, and use basically the energy for fat. Do you know what I mean? Like using fat for energy. That's it. And he used to really help me, but I used to use it like years ago, and I didn't really need to lose weight. It was just more for like a performance at the gym and in dancing. So I used to have loads of energy, like burst of energy. I used to like just take it 30 minutes before the training, whether dancing training or gym training, and I used to have so much energy. So I thought, oh, you know, maybe I could improve my energy, like gym performance, if I started L-carnitine. But then I was talking to ChatGPT, my best mate, and it kind of mentioned the creatine as well. And creatine kind of does the same thing, and it kind of like helps you with energy and like boost the performance, and it's quite good for hormones and ladies with PCOS. So I thought, that's amazing, let's try it. So I've ordered a clean creatine, and so it's coming at some point, hopefully soon. And so yeah, I will be trying it and see if it's gonna help me with, I don't know, taking the belly fat and turn it into energy, you know, how good that would be. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, wow, this hello, hi everybody. Oh, so pretty. David, stop it. Hey Sandra, hi Self Health India, I've seen your videos, you're doing so great, lovely. Okay, yes, ChatGPT. Yes, so basically, yes, I've ordered creatine, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna help me with maybe gym performance. Now, I wanted to talk about, obviously, coming off of Mounjaro. I think about 2-3 months now. I still not stepped on scales, and I'm not planning to. It's like, it freaks me out. I'm so scared. I'm like, I don't want to do it. So I don't know. I think at some point I maybe should like face the reality, and I've got to do it. But I bought this lovely denim skirt, like quite a long denim skirt, and it's size, I don't know, what was it? Let's have a look. I've got it in here. It's UK 16. 16, and 16 was quite comfortable for me when I was on Mounjaro. Like this 16 is like, I was getting close to getting on to 14. And so this actually was quite tight. I put it on, I'm like, oh, I can't put it on, but I'm not sure if I can sit down. So that's just, oh, it's horrible. But I don't know, I feel like for the past couple of weeks, I think the appetite is kind of settling a little bit. Like in the beginning, like first couple months, it was, oh, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I thought in couple of weeks, I thought it's getting better, you know, like I don't feel such big jumps in hunger. I did notice that what did I notice? Oh, that I crave sweets. Like if I have my dinner, breakfast, whatever, I finish it, and like suddenly I'm like, where's that sweet drawer at? Like it just got like a sudden craving for sugar, and it's just so weird. I obviously, today I just thought I'm just gonna go for banana and apple and just be a responsible adult. Yeah, but there is that craving of sweetness, but I think it's really good that I'm noticing it. I think adding gym to anything in your life, it's always gonna help, isn't it? I think it's just that mental clarity, and saying that, also adding creatine apparently should help also to you know, brain fog. I think he even mentions brain fog. And I think I'd probably have that. I don't know the life without brain fog, so maybe I will find out when I start on creatine. Right, so I'm just gonna get some jam and I'll put in this curd. It sounds horrific, honestly. Curd just does not sound good. If I would tell my husband, do you want to eat some curd with me? Honestly, I mean, he already thinks I'm crazy because I'm eating, you know, cold fish and stuff. So, yeah, I'm just gonna add it for sweetness because I do like cottage cheese. I wonder if cottage cheese and curd cheese must be exactly the same thing. Anyway, I'll just add that. What else did I want to chat with you? Yes, I was, as you know, if you watched my latest video, I am, gosh, I put quite a lot there. Just not thinking, can't multitask. I am thinking whether to come back on Mounjaro, and also exploring maybe different things, not Mounjaro but Wegovy. Sandra, remember creatine adds water into the muscles and needs a lot of water, so you might see a jump in the scale, but I will be muscle again. That's why I'm yet to start. I will add a few. Yes, I did read that as well, actually. But ChatGPT was saying, like, it doesn't, yeah, it adds water to your muscles, and for some reason it's saying just use the right creatine, because it probably is quite a few of different species. So it said to use creatine monohydrate. This is, my husband's got this, but it needs about 6 tablets a day. So I said, I'm just gonna go for a clean, completely with nothing, no additives. And apparently additives are not really good. So if you're like looking at the creatine monohydrate only, then apparently in the 1 or 2 weeks, you will start seeing a difference. Yes, but also, yeah, like water. I mean, water with everything. 1 second, I'm just come out of the picture here. I'm gonna take this iPad just in case I need to look for something. But yeah, waters with everything. Like, I even remember when I struggled with constipation on Mounjaro, I started taking psyllium husk, and that needed loads of water as well. So like just to take tablets with it, you've got to have like 1/2 liter of water. So it's pretty wild. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I will try it on, and then I will update on this channel how it works and whether I've noticed any difference. Because yeah, when I spoke to ChatGPT about it, it did say, for me, with all the hormonal issues that are in this body, that at the minute, do creatine. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I'll stick with the creatine. Stick to creatine and not go to L-carnitine. But then it also said after a month or so, then maybe switch to L-carnitine and do kind of like these kind of switches. Yes, fiber needs water to move. Yes, 100%. And also, I think if you add a lot of protein to your diet, I've heard people struggle with it as well. So water with everything. Saying that, I've reduced my water from 3 liters to 2 liters, because when I went on Mounjaro, I'm like, I am so having 3 liters, because I've heard so many horror stories about gallstones and pancreatitis, and apparently it helps if you if you drink a lot of water. So I got used to drinking 3 liters of water, which is a lot when you think about it. But the good news is apparently the less mass is in your body, the less water you need. So if this clothes size is not like anyone's cup of tea, you know, not motivation enough, it could be like water intake, and just try and drink less water. Yeah, so like I said, I was thinking about Wegovy, I was thinking about Mounjaro, and now I've got a question for y'all. Have you heard about the new I say GLP-1 medication? What's it called now? It's still in trials. New GLP-1 medication. I want to say tetra something. Yeah, I'm targeting 5 liters. That's my body weight. What? My goodness. How do you do it? I mean, that is a lot. I always said it's easy if you have like a whole 5 liter bottle with you all the time and you don't have to refill it. And my husband's like, oh no, you can just refill it. I'm like, it's just different. When you have a full bottle filled in, I think that's just easier, but I couldn't find a 5 liter bottle. So let me know how you deal with 4.2 liters. Yes, retatrutide. Yes. So this retatrutide, yes, I've heard that if Wegovy and Ozempic was like the first medication and it was great and everybody went wild, then obviously Mounjaro and probably something else was even the better, because they add another agonist. This retatrutide is gonna be even wilder and even better. I have seen that a lot of content creators on YouTube, I'm pretty sure that all in America, like I don't think it's any in UK, but apparently it's not really ruled out yet. Like it's not available for the public yet. So it's quite strange that some people have access to it. And obviously I've heard really good reviews on it. And then, but obviously there's one thing that's gonna happen is it's gonna make you lose even more weight. And so it's like, I don't know, when I was on Mounjaro, I think I've managed to lose weight quite quickly without realizing it, really. I mean, it's 6 months and I think I've done 50 pounds, wasn't it? And it didn't feel like a lot to me. It's crazy how now I'm like, whoa, that was a lot of weight to be lost. Yes, but it says, when will retatrutide will be available to buy in the UK? It is not yet known when retatrutide will be available in the UK, but it is unlikely to be available before 2027. So another good year. And that's because it's still in phase 3 clinical trials, which are carried out to assess effectiveness in a large and diverse population. These trials are expected to be completed in May 2026. So that's not far from it, isn't it? Like it's coming, it's creeping up quickly. And so I think a lot of channels will be going retatrutide. But yeah, I kind of want something that is, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm still thinking, guys. I'm not sure if I want to go back on it. But I sort of want something that I could take slowly, small amounts, just to turn that volume down on the food noise and just help everything move a bit more smoother. Like the most surprising thing that happened since coming off Mounjaro was that whilst I was on Mounjaro, I actually thought that I've changed. It's so weird, but I thought whilst I was on it, I was like, oh, I can understand this gap between the wanting to eat and actually eating. There's a space where I can think. I don't have to act on the cravings, like they're no longer there. It was just amazing, and I thought, wow, this has helped me like to see it. Now I see it. I can't unsee it, surely. Like, you cannot unsee it. And when I come off it, it's like the roof has collapsed. It's gone. That feeling and that like knowing that I had, it disappeared. And so I really could not believe it. I just thought, you know, I was quite disappointed because I thought I made some changes, and I made some good changes. But it wasn't that, because then all the cravings hit even harder, and then you have the guilt of, I've spent all the 6 months, I spent so much money on it. I spent, you know, I put a lot of effort. You know, I went to the gym, I went to many doctor's appointments, and I went to hospital so many times. I mean, it's sure, like, come on, Sandra, you know, make it last. But yeah, it was a bit surprising to me. I think they're using the compounded version. There are 3 receptors. Yeah, 3 receptors: GLP, GIP, and one more. Yes, one more. Yes, you're right. Yes. So I think a lot of people are thinking with Mounjaro, obviously, or Ozempic and Mounjaro, is that you lose muscle. And I really did lose a lot of muscle. I was saying on my videos whilst I was on it, or my weekly videos, that my muscle would just going down and down and down every week. And I was going to the gym and I was strength training. So that to me was a little bit concerning. And I think from that point, when I saw that the muscle was going down, from that point I was like, oof, I don't think I like this very much. Like, I already like planted the seed in my head, like, this maybe is not great. But then I can't say that it wasn't my own fault, because I barely ate, and you know, I didn't want to eat at all, and I kind of, you know, didn't. Sometimes I thought I'm eating a lot, but it wasn't. So I think it's really important to maybe stick on a very, very low dose, and then just make sure that you've got, I don't know, like a plan of, I need to eat you know, that much, or like calories or protein, or every so often. So yeah, that probably would have helped muscle, but I'm not sure if this Rita True diet would help with that. Makes you lose weight, but you also can lose muscle. Mounjaro, yeah, 100%, and that was definitely a thing for me. Good morning, afternoon, evening all. Hi, darling. I love Mounjaro so far. It worked well for you too. Microdoses, small doses might work best. Yes. I've had someone commenting on my last video and saying something like, microdosing and taking like 1 pen, and it lasts for 3 months. Because they just do it every 5 days. They inject themselves every five days. And so I thought, that is brilliant. Like, microdosing would be brilliant. But the problem was with me that I went to pharmacy. So I thought it's going to add security for me. I'll feel looked after. And if I have any issues, I can raise it with them. And I thought I can just nip to there. It's 5 minutes drive and I'm there. I can talk about it. But they were very, like, sticking to a protocol and sticking to a thing that, you know, you can only take 2.5 for a month, and then you have to go on 5, and you can't go on 2.5. And I thought, oh yeah, it's great, but it's not. It wasn't great. It didn't give me that freedom to actually do what I felt was right for me. And I said from the beginning that I would have stayed on 2.5 loads longer. I didn't want, like, I stayed on 5 for a long time, for 5 months. And I went up from 2.5 to 5 because they kind of said, well, you can't you can't do anything else. So I think if I were to go on the medication again, it would have to be from the online pharmacies, and do it on my own, with my own knowledge of what I've learned from all these YouTube creators and people who comment on the videos. I would do it my own way, and I would just either microdose or just take like the minimum dose, because I kind of felt like I couldn't say no, well, I couldn't. If I'd say, oh, I don't want to go on 5, they would say we're gonna have to find somewhere else to go and get your Mounjaro from. So that was a little bit disappointing. And also, every time I was bringing some issues, they were basically saying go to GP if you've got any concerns, like, so that was just not really good anyway. So it wasn't much of a help anyway. There are also people who have lost muscle on other weight loss plans. It's an issue. It's a serious balance of food intake with proper macro strength training and balancing out any other. Yes, 100%. Yeah, you got to be on it, don't you? You can't just, like you said, with any weight loss, it's probably going to go from places you don't want first, and then it will go to the places where you want it. Especially, I think my main issue, and I think with a lot of ladies with PCOS, the main issue is the belly, is this ring around you, and that didn't. I mean, it shifted slightly, but it wasn't like nothing that I would have, preferred. And that will probably go last as well. Like, for me, it's just not even like, oh, I just want a tiny belly, because I've had kids. It might not be possible anymore. But it's just the fact that it's visceral fat, and that visceral fat is really dangerous. Like, it's the bottom line. It's just really dangerous. It's not recommended. And obviously, when we go through all these hormones, and we can't just also say, oh, let's put weight on our arms. It goes where it wants to go and where your body is sort of putting it. So yeah, it's just weird. Yes, so muscle loss is definitely a thing if you are not prepared and proper sticking to your plan. Like, I've never actually had a plan whilst being on Mounjaro. I kind of just winged it. And I thought even before I started, I thought I'm gonna be one of those who will just be different, and I'm still gonna have to count calories. I remember my first question on Facebook community that I found, I think Mounjaro weight loss or something. My first question was, hi guys, do you go on a specific diet before when you're on Mounjaro, or you just lose, you don't want to lose interest in eating? And a lot of people were saying like, yeah, you lose interest of eating, but a lot of people were also putting like these images of their very clean eating. So I was a bit confused. I'm like, do you have to go on a specific diet, or you just don't want to eat anymore? But yeah, 100%, the planning is so important. Yeah, those are other options. Silvo sings, hi, just very pleased I'm off it now after 4 months. I'm focusing on my brisk 5-6 mile walking. I'm 64 and lost a lot of weight, but it becomes a psycholic, I'm not gonna be able to say that, psycholistical, I'm gonna go with psycholistical, hamster wheel. Yes, that's the thing. I'm Libra, right? My zodiac sign is Libra, and I just feel so Libra all the time. I constantly weigh the options, and I just struggle to make a decision. Like, I can 100% see where you're coming from, and I think it's amazing that you can stick to like 5-6 mile walking. That is, I mean, bravo, it's amazing. And yes, it can get a little bit psychological, I'm just guessing. So it's a hard decision. I also mentioned before on the channel that I'm thinking The apron belly. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's the name for it. I worked in mental health for 21 years. Yes, we did speak, didn't we? So I can recognize the psychological impact. I stepped off the treadmill back to reality, plus saving money now. Yes. Hi, Mission Mounjaro. Yes, so yeah, saving money is brilliant. And also, what did I want to say? I've lost my mind. I've lost what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, like I said, I was mentioning you about the eating disorders, and like I've had them in the past, but these couple of weeks, I say, I was a month. I mean, throughout, I think you always have this conversation with yourself. Like, I was thinking, do I have an eating disorder? Really? Let's think about it. Yes, I 100% had it when I was 14, 15, 16. You know, growing up in Lithuania, it wasn't easy. I think even now, like, the standards are just so high, especially for women. You got to be like a top notch all the time, and I was a dancer as well, so the pressure was on big time. And I think I grew up in a family where my mom and my grandma probably had some sort of eating disorders themselves, or like a really bad self-image. And so I grew up with like, yes, I gotta look good, there's no fat, it can't be. And so yes, definitely I had an eating disorder, and it went from, I think it was definitely an anorexia. I did not know that at the time, but I remember I lost so much weight so quickly, and I went down to like 50 kilos. So now I'm hoping I'm about 90 now. So imagine me, 50 kilos. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was changing the clothes and everything. I'm like, I need to lose a bit more here and a bit more here. Now it sounds wild. So it's crazy. But then from then on, because I restricted myself so much with everything, I'm sure I had 800 calories a day. And that's with like lean boiled chicken breast and some rice and some curd cheese on its own and some tea. And then I went to a complete opposite, and I started going into a binge eating. And I remember just, you know, going to shop, getting loads of things, the things that I was not allowing myself, sweets, biscuits, everything. And I used to stuff my face big time. But then at the minute, like so many years have passed, so many things happened. I am a mom now. And so I was questioning myself, do I have this eating disorder, or is it just the fact that I'm used to it? I'm at home, I home educate my kids, so we're at home, our mornings are always at home, we're not going anywhere until it's probably like 12, but we do our lessons. And so I just feel like I just maybe eat for the sake of it. Like, if I were to have a job and I would go to work, I'm sure I wouldn't stuff my face whilst I go there, inside, outside. There's no such thing. So that made me question whether I actually have it, or it's just a little bit of emotional eating, a little bit of boredom, a little bit of everything, really. So yeah, that's been on my mind. And for the past couple of days, I've ate okay. Like, I've not overate. I didn't overeat. I didn't overeat. I didn't overeat. I didn't overeat. I went to the gym, and it seems all right. So I'm not sure if I'm on like polycystic ovarian syndrome high, and then the low is coming. You know how we all like go up and down. Yes. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm still thinking about coming on it, but at the same time, I think of not going on it. So I don't know, guys. Have you got any questions for me before I sign off? Because it's already 34 minutes. I can't believe it. I feel a bit better now, you know. I've warmed myself to it. Like, when I started, I was a bit scared and a bit worried, but yeah, it's I feel a bit better now. How is the berberine working? Yeah, so I've got it here. Just gonna take it, actually. like I said earlier, I think my body got used to it now, because in the beginning when I started taking it, I was really, really bloated and it was just a nightmare. But I think my body got used to it now, and I can't see any benefits, because I think the only way I measure these two, which is myo and D-chiroinositol and berberine, the way I measure these two is if I have a period. And I did have one period about 3 weeks ago, so the other one should be coming if we're lucky. So if I have a period, then I have to give it to these two, because that means they work. But in terms of like, I don't know, food craving control, or I've not noticed anything else apart from, like I said, just holding my breath for this period, because it will be the second one now, and so it would mean that it works. Which one? I'm not gonna, won't know which one, my or D-chiroinositol or berberine, but then maybe together. So I'll definitely update you if I have a period anytime soon, and we'll see if it works at all. I know. I just feel like, because I don't have a script, I don't know what am I gonna talk about. I just feel like I'm just gonna jibber jab constantly. I love the inositol and berberine combo. Yes, I've heard about this combo in PCOS community constantly, but I never tried it for some reason. I did try metformin, and berberine is like berberine. It's like a natural substitute for that, isn't it? Because metformin was another topic that is like a completely different. But on metformin, I was on it very little, I think. Not long. I was like, no, can't do it, thank you. That's all they offered. A few hobbies helped me with the bored eating. I got into polymer clay jewelry making. Wow, that sounds amazing. Oh wow, well done. Yes, hobbies, I mean, they can take your mind away, isn't it? To not do, like it says, I think someone says as well, to like do something with your hands. So if you like knit or something, I do crochet, but I just don't at the minute. But yeah, hobbies are definitely very helpful if you can take yourself for a walk, I suppose. I think for us with PCOS, like it's really important to apparently, once we had food, literally go for a walk. Even if it's just like walk up and down the house, like just walking around the house, just sort of it helps a lot with glucose, I think. I'm not glucose spikes. So yeah, that's very recommended. I've not tried it yet, so I can't recommend it for you as in from the space of it helped me. It's just something that I've heard. So if you can allow yourself to do that, and if you're, you know, got time, then it's definitely what you should do. Yes, it's natural and there's no side effects. Yes, like I said, the only side effect was the bloating, but I think it is recommended to take 1 and then maybe 2 and then 3, and I went 1 week with 1, and then next week I'm like, I'll go all in 3 a day. So I paid that price for that. Yeah, so but definitely better than metformin. My goodness, that was, I could not go anywhere. I remember so many times we were like out with kids, and we were like near Tesco, and they've got like these charity shops and pound shop and whatnot, and we're like, oh, let's go for a walk, and you see, go to the charity shop and whatnot. And when the urge comes, you better go fast. And I remember getting kids, one in one hand, the other one in the other hand, and running to Tesco, and I'm like, kids, we haven't got no time to waste here. So yeah, some good memories on metformin. A friend of mine thought she was going through the change. She's 52, didn't have a period for a year. Started taking Mounjaro and just found out she's, oh no way, 52 and had no, I didn't have a period for a year, started seeing Mounjaro and just found out she's pregnant. So if your period doesn't go, no. I didn't read the last bit. No, don't put that on me. No. Wow, I hope she took the news well. My goodness, at 52, I would just say like, no, it's like, just love the sleep. You just gotta love the sleep. Yeah, I mean, oh, I pressed something here. A friend of my friend. I'm sorry, it's okay. I know, 52, that's crazy. Wow. Also, Sandra, I relate so much with you. Even I'm a tall girl too. 5'9", isn't it? Is that how you say it? What is? Let me just. I'm in metrics, so let's have a look. 5'9" in. I can't work these things. Deny. There. Well, you probably wrote it in centimeters there. 175 centimeters. Oh yes, so yes, exactly like me then. I'm 174. If I stand very tall, I'm 175. So yeah, we're very similar height. We already have more testosterone than most women, and no thanks to PCOS there. Yes. I mean, I don't know how have you ever like checked yourself on these smart scales, or there is even more improved things. I just have my smart scales, but the apparently muscle, I've got like loads of muscle. I don't know where it is, but apparently it's loads. And I was at the gym today, and there was this young girl. She's beautiful, and she went on this hip machine, and she's put 10 kilos, and I just stepped off that machine, and I was on 60, and I'm like, how on earth I'm not got glutes of, I don't know, Kardashian at this rate if I'm lifting 60 kilos? But then you just don't know the story, don't you? But yeah, we do have a lot of muscle, don't we? It's just like, where is it? Like, you can't see it until maybe creatine will help. Maybe I'll be showing my guns in a couple of weeks. T-shirts. What do you call it? Short sleeve t-shirts. Yes, walking is key. I'm type 1 diabetic. It helps my blood glucose. Yes, I mean, I have heard walking is better than anything, like any exercise. Yes, I tried. My friend was awful for me. What was it like for you? Was it the toilet business, or was it anything else? Because yeah, the toilet was something different planet. Do you know if you got kids, guys, like yours? But some of them are old, aren't they? But there was these books that called The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas, or The Dinosaur That Pooped the Planet. Yeah, that's like metformin jargon. Let me know how creatine works for you. I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'll definitely update you. I wanted to say something else and I forgot. Oh yes, so I don't know, guys, have you ever heard about this guy called Brian Johnson? I've seen his documentary last year, I think, and I just come on his YouTube channel, and it's really interesting. He's like minted. The guy is absolutely minted. He has got so much money, but with that money he decided to invest in basically not to die. Like he what do you call it, not biometrics, basically just follow everything what your body does. Like he knows the bloods for everything. He knows, he's got protocols for food, for he goes to sauna, just everything. The healthiest man probably on this earth. And he's basically saying, let's not die, and let's stop dying as human species, and then just be healthier and everything. So I started watching him, and I come across one thing. Was it video? I can't remember whether it was video or it was a post that he's put, but I always thought that 70% is your diet And then another 30% is exercise. My husband, he puts everything to exercise. He says 100% exercise. That's all you need. You can eat whatever you want. And to be honest with you, he eats whatever he wants, and he's still lean and beautiful. So I don't know how it works. Just men are different species, obviously. But yeah, and in one of those videos or posts, I'm not sure, he said that number one thing, guys, for everything, for like your health, the starter point is sleep. And I'm like, oh my days, no wonder my PCOS gone really, really bad after having children, because obviously you lose a lot of sleep, aren't you? So I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch up on it. But yeah, apparently you should sleep, and I always a really good sleeper. Like I sleep until the afternoon if I could. But yeah, like that's the number one thing. So then ChatGPT put like, for the maximum health, you need to make sure you've got the adequate amount of sleep, which is different for everybody. Then on the second place is your diet, and then the third is exercise, which is bonkers to me. Metformin made me sick. I had palpitations. The nausea was horrific. No way. Oh, palpitations are no joke, aren't they? Sam, thank you. Hi, how are you, ma'am? Okay, my sleep isn't greatest to be fair. I have insomnia, and yes, insufficient sleep, maybe. Yes, 100%, you guys. And yeah, it's saying like that is like the most important thing. And I've noticed with my sleep that I'm like, I wake up so often. Now my kids sleep through the night, but I wake up so often and I just go to the toilet, and I'm like, so which one is it? Do I wake up and because of me being awake, I go to the toilet, or I go to the toilet, that's why I'm awake? But I thought I need to try something, and it said that magnesium helps a lot with sleep. I tried that and it was okay. The other things were, I don't know if you've heard there's these trip drinks. They've got CBD in them. They were helping me a lot to relax. If you've not tried it, try it. If you're struggling with winding down a little bit, 100%. One can used to make me feel so sleepy, but I couldn't sleep through the night myself. And so what I've done is I've bought valerian tincture, and I think it's one per one, so it's like alcohol and valerian in it. It's a high strength, and basically I take 1 teaspoon just before I go to bed, and it helped me so much. I used to wake up 3 to 4 times a night to go to the toilet, and I was thinking like, am I diabetic? Because I've heard like diabetics, I think they wake up to the toilet very often. So I thought, is it that? But then yeah, I started valerian, and it seemed to have helped me lots. I just wake up once, and it's usually about 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's about time to wake up anyway. So yeah, if you it's affected by insomnia. I love the trip drinks, makes me less anxious. Yes. And so if you struggle to sleep through the night, maybe try valerian as well, as in tea or tincture. But yeah, those drinks are amazing. And there are even some of the drinks without CBD, I think they're just more magnesium. Those are really good as well. So magnesium is also really good for sleep. But everything kind of made me sleepy, but didn't make me sleep through. Yes, I'll post it on here. I think, can I, when I finish this, can I leave it in the description below? If I can, I'll post that one that I've got, because my mom got one, and because she said to me, oh, Lithuanians, they take valerian in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know nothing. Oh no, I know nothing. And so she bought one, but she bought one from Holland and Barrett, I think. And she says, this does not look like valerian. This does not smell like valerian. I'm like, it's probably not valerian. But yeah, it was valerian, but I think it was really weak. And And yeah, it wasn't with alcohol. I think it said like no alcohol. So I don't know, is the alcohol got so much to do with the with sleeping through the night? But yeah, that one I'll put that on. High strength magnesium helps a bit, but not much. I've heard valerian root tea. Yeah, so as in tea, 100%. I don't have a tea, strangely, but I have got this one as well. I'm not sure if anybody would want to give that a go as well. This one's called Californian Poppy. Now, it's not the poppy that we know of. This is Californian one. It's a loose tea, and it says it relaxes nervous system, good for sleep, and relaxes muscles. And I've heard a lot of people uses that for sleep as well. Maybe it's worth a try as well. I suppose it's just different for everybody, isn't it? What thing works for one person might not work for the other. So I suppose it's just trying it. But yeah, valerian definitely helped me. Magnesium helped me massively with Mounjaro constipation. I think that was the only thing that helped me. I've also tried psyllium husk. See, it's still got loads in there because it was not doing it for me. It didn't help. But magnesium. I think it was 3-in-1 that I've used, and that helped me loads. Yeah, so I think I'll finish in here, guys. It's 50 minutes. But I quite enjoyed this. I think it's just so much easier to communicate and just to get to know each other a little bit more than through the comments. I find YouTube is not very kind to me anyway. It's not like, I've seen some of these channels blow up crazy, and I thought, wow, it's just amazing. But yeah, it's not happening to me. So I thought I still want to keep this up and you know, and have this amazing community where we can all talk about all these struggles that we having, but as like, you know, truly, like, as I've seen, there's quite a lot out there that's just very beautiful and everything is very lovely and life is just great. But not for me. I don't like to fake anything or not withhold the truth. So yeah, I think it's just super nice to have this community. I think we should do Mounjaro. Just 40 followers. Oh my goodness, I remember as well. I'll remember when I started it, and I went from I think I had 30 subscribers. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god. And then I looked some people that started at similar time, like they're in hundreds and thousands. I'm like, what do you do? Is there like some sort of, I don't know, secret nobody's telling you about on YouTube? Because, you know, they say to you like, you gotta post weekly, and we do that, don't we? So it's strange. But one thing that was quite crazy, I remember sitting on the sofa one day after I uploaded a video three days ago, and I sat on the sofa. I had a look how many followers I had, and then in my eyes it was changing. It went like 30, 32, 34, and I said to my husband, I don't know what's going on, because I thought YouTube's gone crazy, because it literally started adding followers in my eyes whilst I was looking at it. It was like going up. So it's just so crazy how this platform works. Like, I can't figure it out. And yeah, I definitely will do lives more, because I enjoy this and yeah, community. You need a community, because we usually like, when we're like, I don't have anyone around me that has polycystic ovarian syndrome, like or like has been on Mounjaro, or you know, together. So it's really nice to be able to do that. Yes, I always thought I always wanted to do a YouTube channel. I always wanted to do it, but I had so many like blocks. I was like, I can't do it. What if someone, I think my main fear was like, what if someone's gonna say something rude I think that was my like biggest fear. Like, what if someone's gonna be mean to me? Yeah, I don't like when people are mean. Who does? But yeah, I kind of when I went past that block, I really enjoyed it, and I'm like, yes, I can learn to do these things. I can learn to do these videos, and you know, and from when you start, and then when you are 6 months later, the difference is massive. But you think like, I was thinking like, I'm not going to be able to edit these videos. I don't know how to do it. But the things that you learn along the way, it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I mean, I said I don't want to stop. That's why I thought I'm going to do a live, because I don't want to like just completely pause and stop it, because this is something that I really, really wanted, and like find people who are alike, and you know, so yeah, yes, so 55 minutes. I still have my curd here. Look, it does not look great. It's very curdy, may I say so myself. But yeah, I'll have this because it's got a lot of protein, and in fact, per 100 grams, oh my goodness, so 17 grams. So yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna have this, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Oh, 12 a.m. in India. Oh my goodness, yeah. We were talking about sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Massive hugs and kisses, lots of love, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Take care. I don't know how to end this, so we'll have to figure it out. Should I just press the cross? Yeah, I'll do that. Well, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.